What's going on YouTube? Rob A here, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Jurassic World set number 75919, Indominus Rex Breakout. This set has 1,156 pieces and retails for about $130, depending on where you find it. This set has 4 minifigures and 1 dinosaur, the Indominus Rex, the main bad guy of Jurassic World. And as you can see, the set in itself is basically the Indominus Rex pen, which he breaks out of and wreaks havoc across Jurassic World. So on the back here, we can see some of the play features of the set once it, kind of zooms in there. And you can see, looks like a fairly nice layout here. The I-Rex or whatever, the D-Rex, I'm not even sure what they're going to call it, but the Rex here is being fed via this crane. They've got another little gyro ball, which is pretty awesome, and it looks like it has like a firing function. Of course, a nice little wall that breaks away. We've got a helicopter pad, which features the derpiest looking little helicopter I think I've ever seen. Kind of sad looking. Really cool image here of the Indominus Rex peering through the cracked glass of the viewing window, and of course chasing down the gyro ball. So the set has, as I said, 4 minifigures. You get Dr. Wu, you get Zach, one of the kids, you get a vet, and you get an ACU member. So seems pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and put this set together, and we will check it out in just a moment. Okay guys, so here we have the Indominus Rex Breakout. I'm just going to scoot this back just a smidge, and we're going to take a look at the minifigs first like we always do. So, first up is our dear little friend Zach, and you can see he's actually got a very nice print going on here. Quite pleased with it. Very cool little hoodie. Really nicely done. Just very simple printing, but very effective. I like the red shirt underneath, kind of standard hair, and he of course has a smirking face on the other side. Just black pants, which is, I guess, fine. I would have expected maybe jeans or something, but that's fine. So there is Zach, your minifig. Next up is the vet, or Baldoon, as I'll call him. And he's got a very pleasant face. Got a little hat, nice vest, beautiful printing on that vest. Really nicely done. He's got blue jeans on, and of course the Jurassic World logo on the back. Very nice. Next up, your asset containment unit member. Here we go. And he's got a little kind of a SWAT helmet thing going on here. We'll just pop that right off, and you can see, whoops, sorry camera. I've got my camera on this weird little arm thing because it's, to get this far back from the set. But you can see he's got a very standard face on the back, very nice, pleasant smile, and sweet mustache. And then on the back, on the other side, he is freaking out, and rightly so. Rightly so. And you can see, of course, that this is the same exact torso print as on all the other ACU members. And of course, the vest, which is a very nice ACU print on the front, and nice printing on the back as well. And of course, last but certainly not least, is Dr. Henry Wu, and he did not die like he did in the books. Whoops. And he, of course, has a smile on his face, as always. He's got a little flask of some sort of liquid. He's got a little syringe. He's got his lab coat, which doesn't really quite match from top to bottom. That could have been a little more solid. White would have been appreciated, but, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, brother? On the back, he also has the lovely Jurassic World logo, and he's got a very weird cocked eyebrow on the other side. So, you know, the Indominus Rex is breaking out. He's like, huh, what? Indominus Rex broke out. I could use this to my advantage. So yeah. A little weird for the face prints, but it's quite alright. It's quite alright. So that is Dr. Wu. Very, very nice. I love the little blue hands. I think that's fabulous. Now, on to the dinosaur. Alright, here we go. The Indominus Rex. Here it is in all of its glory. I'm going to scoot this back just a little bit further. So here we go. The Indominus Rex. And it is a really, really nice looking head sculpt. You can see the head is very raptor-esque. The mouth opens actually quite a lot. So it's got 3 click positions. It's got super wide, mid, and then closed. Unlike the T-Rex, which only has the 2. It's got the closed and the super wide open. But this guy's mouth is quite large. He's got those big, nasty, pointy teeth. Very cool eye printing. I love that eye. And this is the T-Rex body. This is the main T-Rex body. There's the T-Rex legs. The tail is, of course, re-sculpted because it's got the spines on the back. And the top half of this is also remolded. It almost seems like the top half is a little taller than the Rex. But let's check just for good measure. Now, this is one of the T-Rex molds, of course. We can see they are basically the same size. The Indominus has a larger head, and the studs on his back are set farther back, but the body itself is the same length. And as far as I can tell, they are the same height as well. So it's basically the same mold, but they did some nice reuse of the parts and did some retooling on the back here. But I think the print is fantastic on this guy. Really, really nicely done. And yeah, I'm very happy with them. Here's the other side. And of course he's got bigger arms than the Rex, and he's got these raptor-like claws. And these are like soft rubbery plastic, so you can squish them. Squish them, squish them. And they're squared off so he can, of course, hold, you know, Buldoon in his arms and go, whoops. Alright, so for those of you unaware, articulation on these is as follows. He's got head up and down, left to right. It's on this little universal joint. It can open just like I showed you, those clicks. This can go back and forth. He's got the swivel here. The legs can go back and forth. The tail can go, you know, turn like that to kind of look like it's turning from side to side. And that's your basic articulation on these guys. So that is your Indominus Rex breaking out. All right. I'm going to wiggle the camera for a minute. And on to the rest of the set. Now, as far as the build goes, this was pretty much your standard castle build. It's kind of what you're getting out of this. And the things you don't really notice in the pictures on the box is that this is actually quite narrow inside here. It's really just a triangle. So once you put the Rex in, he's pretty much taken up the whole pen all at once. Which is okay. I mean, it's fine. But what I would really love to see is for them to make like the other sets, like the Raptor Escape, which is a retail exclusive, which I have not found yet. Make things like that so that they can connect here at the sides and really expand this whole pen area. I think that would be an awesome idea. But so you can sit your Rex right in there. We'll just kind of scoot this around with him in there. And at the back here, we'll take a look at the helicopter pad first. And here is the helipad. And here is the helicopter. And it's so tiny, so sad. It's just a little cockpit. It's a little like super old-fashioned Lego sets helicopter kind of thing. you know, like you'd get included with your, you know, police station or what have you. It's just very, very basic. Opens up, and it's got, of course, the flick fire missiles back here. And that just sits right atop this little helipad. Now, if you have the Pteranodon escape, or Pteranodon capture, rather, you can actually fit this helicopter right up here on the helipad. And it's a little big looking in the context of the rest of the set, but I mean it works, and it's fine up there, and it looks like a much better actual helicopter. So that's, you know, that's something you can do. Checking out the interior of Dr. Wu's office. We're just gonna zoom in here. I'm actually just gonna bring this up here, and we'll zoom. So that you can see the monitor back here, which actually has really cool printing. You've got a tiny little Mr. DNA, and he actually looks quite worried looking up at the Indominus Rex kind of printout there, diagram. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but I just dumped extra syringes over on the corner. Hope that's okay. Nobody gets upset about that. Backing her out again. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Okay, there we go. We also get this little gem here. This is one of the Monster Fighters little crystals, but in this case they used it to print a little mosquito on like a piece of amber, and I think it works fantastically. It looks great, and I think it's pretty awesome to have this piece. And this just makes me want all the more some other official Jurassic Park sets. Rather than just focusing on the new movie, I would love to see some from the first trilogy, I guess you'd call it. So you've got a little viewing window here. You've got doors on either side here, like so. And they open up and just go into this little office here. So you can kind of stand out on this balcony, which we will check out right now. I'm going to kind of turn this thing around. We'll take a look at it piece by piece. Okay, so on this side of the, so the tower is right here. On this side, we have the feeding crane, which you can just open. Whoops, my goodness. you can unload very quickly, apparently. You can just open this up, put your little minifig in there, and, you know, swivel it around. And it's very, very simple. And you've got this little kind of pallet of chicken legs that you can hook right on here. And bring it up and over the fence to feed the Indominus Rex and try and lure him, I guess, closer to the viewing window here. Now, the viewing window is supposed to have the little cracked sticker. I did not manage to get that cracked sticker on because, I gotta be honest, I had a big problem with the stickers in this set. I just had a hard time with them, and the cracked did not go on straight, so I had to pull it off, and it left all kinds of terrible adhesive residue on the clear piece, which I then had to use Goo Gone, and it just turned into a whole mess. So I don't have that sticker, unfortunately. So just be very careful when you're putting your stickers on. I usually am very careful when doing that sort of thing. It just, for whatever reason, did not want to cooperate with me. So you just keep that in mind. So you've got these little clear pieces representing the electrified fencing, or, you know, what have you. Maybe these are light bars to kind of indicate when the fences are on, but you've got these lights down here as well. Really nice job on all of these wall pieces, but you've got this little viewing area you can see inside, and you know, have the Rex kind of, you know, hey, I see you, buddy. I like what you got on there. You got some sweet kicks. I'd like to get some kicks like those. All right, so you've got that going on. Moving along here, we have, I'm just going to pull it right around because this could get a little messy. We've got on this side the little gyro ball launcher, I guess would be the only way to put it. So you got your little gyro ball. Pop this open real quick. Get your little kid inside. Come on, get in there. All right. I don't know why these are... There we go. That did it. Pop it back together. Get your sides on here. And just pop it right there. And of course, there's a launcher tab right back here, which you can you can push to launch your gyro ball all over the world. And the really cool thing about this is it actually can detach from the main set, and you've just got this separate launcher with its own, so you can see this launcher button here, like so. And this one has its own separate launcher button, and it just plugs right in on the back. So you can take your launcher and really from anywhere have these guys launched into your Lego Jurassic World park. So that is really, really cool, and I would love to see more features added similar to that, like just add-ons to this set. So I think that would be really, really cool. Now on this side, one of the coolest features of the set, of course, is the main gate. You can see this big fortified gate coming over here, and you've just got these little brown tabs on the sides that you can use to open the gates up. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like it's been broken down the center. I think it's just supposed to be interlocking teeth on the doors. But you can, of course, open those up. And there are even some like tire tracks here indicating you can like back up maybe your vet truck, you know, get your Jurassic Park vet truck backed up here and release animals into the pen or something like that, you know. So I think that's a really, really neat feature. I love these opening gates. It's fun to build as well. Then around the side here, you've got some more just storage. You've got a shock stick. You've got a little trank gun over here on this side. And these are just little like corner pieces. And again, if they just added like, you know, make a couple of sets that are just like these pieces that you can add over here just to kind of, you know, spread this out a little bit. Because right now you just don't have that much room inside. This would be an awesome place to have, you know, your Velociraptors and things like that, but the Indominus Rex is just a little bit confined in here, I feel. But anyway, all the more reason for him to escape, right? Now, this is the other wall, and of course, as you can see, there's a little dividing line down here, and you can have your Rex get fed up with not being able to move, and he just slams right through and breaks the gate in half. I'm assuming the electricity is turned off first, but you never know. Maybe he's just that hardcore. So you've got this nice breakaway part, and he can kind of get out and cause havoc all throughout the park. Up here in front of the tower, you can see there's the nice little viewing area. You've got spotlights up here, as well as a trank gun available to use. So yeah, that is basically the set, all told. And it's a really, really cool set, a really fun set, a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of play features. But, you know, like I said, I have a few nitpicks. I would like to have seen just a few more pieces. You know, even if you have to bump up the price to, you know, $150, just add those extra pieces to make this, like, square. I would love to see this square. Right now it's, like, triangular, but I would love to see it just a little bit bigger. Also, for the price, I would like to see maybe a couple more dinosaurs thrown in, you know? I know that he is the focus of the set, as well he should be, but at least some smaller dinosaurs, maybe a Pteranodon, since, you know, in the trailers it shows him, like, driving the Pteranodons crazy, or whatever he's doing there. But it would have been nice in such a large set to maybe just include a couple more dinosaurs. But those are just minor nitpicks. Overall, I really, really do like the set. It's a really cool thing to display, especially these front gates. They're just awesome looking. So I really do like it overall. I just do have those few little nitpicks. But they are, as I said, pretty minor. But, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get some extra pieces and kind of, you know, expand this out a little bit so he can fit in there. But yeah, that, guys, is going to do it for this review. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, be sure to subscribe for more. I'm hopefully going to be able to get my hands on the rest of the Jurassic World sets and get those reviews out ASAP. But in the meantime, thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.